It's a little hard to get it back after it's been a minute. So earlier this year, I was flipping around on YouTube and I landed on one of the channels that I follow. It's called Carlos Loves Mandy. I'll put a link right here. Carlos has a shed out in his backyard where he can go to clear his mind, and he also has a place for himself to do his workouts and keep himself healthy. I've found myself in that position. I'm getting to an age now where building muscle is not as important as just maintaining it. I've been out of the workout game for a little over an embarrassing amount of years, and here I am at my age trying to get a little of it back and try to keep myself healthy so I can stick around here a little longer. I guess it was last spring, Bridge and I joined the Y locally. And it's a little strange how things lay out here. As the crow flies from our house, the Y isn't really that far, but the roads and the route getting there is a little circuitous. And we were good about it for a while, and then we allowed it to be an excuse for us not to go, and we eventually stopped going. And I thought, if I can get rid of the excuses and make it easier for myself to take care of myself, maybe I can come out of this ahead. So needless to say, I'm not slinging around a whole lot of weight right now. I'm just trying to get my body used to going through the motions again and trying to get used to what it feels like to have my body moving like that again. I can start to feel things in my joints. They get a little creaky. So I'm hoping that through some weight training that I can kind of keep things a little more mobile. I want to be able to take care of myself. I want to be able to help myself for as long as I can. And I want to do the things that I know are in my control to try to keep myself healthy. I've been a vegetarian for 27 years. 14 years ago, I got some bad news about having celiac disease, so I had to completely change my diet, the things that were in our house. Bridge had to change her makeup. Anything that I could touch and that could then touch my food had to go out of the house if it had any kind of gluten contaminants in it. So the other thing I can be doing is moving my body. I can be maintaining my strength and just trying to get back a little bit of what I used to have. The hard part with a vegetarian diet is of course protein. And I do a weight loss program. I do Weight Watchers. I don't know if it's okay for me to say that. And their app helps me track macronutrients. And I consistently find myself a little behind on my daily intake of protein. And I'm concerned that I'm going to start losing muscle. So I've been working to get a lot of protein back into my diet without compromising my vegetarian lifestyle. And I'm hoping that between that and some weight training, I can keep myself moving. As I said, I'm carrying a little extra weight these days, and it's not something that makes me feel comfortable with myself in my own skin, if you will. I always find about myself that I feel better when I'm at a healthier weight. And right now, in order to get to that healthy weight, I need to pull off 15, 20 pounds. And I am working with that, as I said, through diet and through exercise. The tough part right now is cardio. I have some issues with my left ankle that have been bothering me. I broke it back in high school in a car crash, and it wasn't ever properly set. No screws, no fasteners, no nothing. They just put a cast on it. And all this time later, I've just started developing some pain when I walk, and that really stinks because I really love to walk for my cardio. So it turns out I need some surgery. I had a CT done last week, and I can't get in to see the doctor until the end of April. So that's several weeks away. So I won't even know what my options are and what the potential recovery time is until I get a chance to talk to the doctor. I tell you, man, after so many years, you really do feel it. But I do also feel that I've been doing this now for 6 weeks or so. I got this gym because I was inspired by Carlos's video and how he was able to make a space for himself with what he had out there in the yard, building a barn. And I thought, well, I have a whole lot of space in the basement that I'm not using. So I did make an investment here in a machine. I do have some dumbbells and some kettlebells and things like that. And I remember a lot from my old workouts. I have notes actually from the last trainer that I worked with. And I do have some things for my diet that also included some gluten-free meals, which was great. So I've dug all that stuff out. The good news is I kept it. And it's been really helpful. I got so inspired by Carlos's commitment to keeping himself healthy. He has some other responsibilities in life that require him to stay healthy, and he's really been an inspiration. So Carlos, thank you so much. Whoever knew that in order to get me off of my can and get moving, whoever knew that the inspiration for that would come from a stranger on YouTube. I appreciate you, Carlos. Thank you so very much. And Isaac, watching you and your wife work out, that's pretty darn inspirational too. I love how you guys are able to do that together and spend that time together. I am going to keep after it for tonight. I just wanted to put something together for this week. I hope you are all well. Please be good, stay healthy, and take care of one another. See you next time.